Hey guys, now I wanted to review a highlighting palette for you guys, and this is by the Sephora in-house brand called the Sephora Collection. This is just called the Illuminate palette. Now this is not a brand new palette. I think this has been like out for a few months now, and I've seen reviews on this palette here and there, but I wanted to buy this and review for you guys. So yeah, I bought this for $28. Let me double check that. And this is since this is by Sephora's in-house brand, Sephora Collection, this can be found only at Sephora, and it doesn't say anything on the product's webpage about being limited edition, so I just think it's just exclusive to Sephora and it's just new, but it's not limited edition. And yes, I did pay $28 for this, and the amount of product that you get here is at the back. You can see there are 6 shades in this palette, and the amount of product that you get here in each pan is 0.123 ounce, that is 3.48 grams per pan. And at the back it says glow like a pro with this power palette of 6 luminizing shades, and it says that this is a silky soft formula and blends seamlessly into the skin, and also it adds instant radiance, and it says that it has a good mix of both warm and cool shades, and that is true. And this product, this palette is made in China. Yeah, let me show you what the actual product looks like. This is what the product, it's clear outside, and obviously it doesn't have a mirror, that's why it's clear. And then like the product claims, it has an equal mix of cool and warm shades. Now this straight up white, and then there's this baby pink shade, and then there's this a very muted dirty rose shade. These 3 are cool shades, and this deep golden bronzy shade, and then this peachy gold shade, and this very pale gold shade. These 3 are warm because there is a very obvious yellow content to these 3 shades, and these 2 have like pink tones to it, very obvious pink tones, and this is a straight up white. So yeah, there are 3 cool tone and 3 warm tone shades. Now let's get into the swatches. Now I want to start with this shade because I know it's unconventional to start with like a shade like right in the center of the palette, but this is definitely the star performer of this palette, I think, and it's my favorite shade. And this is what I'm wearing on my cheeks, both sides, and do you see how beautifully it looks, so reflective? And I am in love with this eyeshadow look, guys, this beautiful purple look, and I love this inner corner highlight. Okay, anyways, let's do swatches, and then I want to talk about the formulation. That is that golden bronze shade. Do you see how reflective it is? Very, very pretty. And as per usual, I want to do brush swatch as well. That is a brush swatch. That is that golden bronze shade. Let's do the shades on either side of the bronze. Let's do this muted purpley pink, dirty pink shade. Now the shades do not have names to them. So that is that purpley pink, dirty pink kind of shade. It doesn't look any pink to me. In fact, it looks like a very frosty lavender, very pale frosty lavender on my skin tone, and this is the shade. Then let's do this very pale uh, white gold shade. This is the one. Let's do that shade. As you can see, this white gold shade is not very reflective. It is in fact very, it's pigmented definitely, but the reflective aspect of that particular shade is very less when you compare it with the others. So yeah, it's very more like a sheen and like a satin kind of a finish, not like a reflective, very, you know, it's more like a glow from within kind of a finish. That just that this shade. The rest are all very reflective. Then let's do this white shade. White, obviously, both shade wise and reflective wise, it is very good. I am wiping up the brush so that it doesn't compromise the shade swatch when I swatch it. So that is that white shade. So this is it. This is the shade. Then let's do this peachy golden shade. It doesn't look very yellow in the pan, but on the skin it is pretty yellow. Do you see how reflective that is? Very pretty, guys. Let's do brush swatches. Oh, that. Let me do one more. I did not. That is that golden peach shade. It looks very gold on the skin. In fact, more gold and more yellow tone than how it looks in the pan. In the pan, it doesn't look very yellow. It looks very like champagne kind of a shade. It looks very similar to champagne pop, I think, at least in the pan. Then finally, let's do the baby pink. Let's do a good swatch. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's the baby pink shade. Let's do swatch. This I feel is not like a straight up pink. It again has like a lavender tones to it, purpley tones to it. That is that shade. So those are the swatches, and both finger swatches and brush swatches. Now formulation wise, these are not powdery at all. I think these are like those powder gelée formulations. These are not powdery at all, guys. The formulation is very good. Look, I think these are very good quality highlighters. They're not powdery, and none of them have any chunky glitters in them. You cannot make out any glitters. They are just very finely milled, and they are quite pigmented. Not like, and I'm not saying they are totally opaque. Now, as you can see, it's not very opaque, but it's somewhere between medium reflective highlighters, and if you build it up, the shine is enormous. There is a lot of shine. You can build it up to be a very reflective highlighter. These are very good, in fact, and they build up well. Don't have any problem with building up. They also they emphasize texture in the skin very minimally. They do emphasize, but not a lot. They are, like I said, they build up well and they blend well. But the thing is, all these cool tone shades, now this white, this baby pink, and this like more dirty pink, all of them on a deeper skin and dark skin like mine, they do, if you build up too much, now one layer doesn't leave a white cast, but if you build it up a lot, say even 2 layers, actually it does leave like a white cast on my skin. So it does leave a white cast. These cool tone shades definitely leave a white cast. Now this and these three definitely leaves a white cast. If you try building up these shades, if you want it to be more reflective on a darker skin, it does leave a white cast. But these three I had no problem with whatsoever. These three have a like a distinctive yellow tone to it. Now this definitely is like kind of light. These two are gorgeous and so pretty, guys. Now these are very reflective, I think, and you can easily build up. So I don't think these are subtle highlighters. You can wear them as subtle highlighters because you just apply it one layer and then you can blend it into your skin, and then you can like tone down the reflectiveness of these highlighters too, and so hence you can like transform them into subtle highlighters. But in general, if you just dip your brush in it and just apply it, you will get like a medium reflective highlighter, and if you build it up, you get like a totally opaque and high reflective highlighters. So all in all, I think these are very good quality, and at a very good price, guys. This is only $28 for 6 highlighters, and the color variety is beautiful. I think if you have a deeper skin tone, if you want to use these shades, I think you should probably just go use these cool tone highlighters with a very light hand, or you can just probably mix them with these warm toned highlighters to reduce that white cast, the white base that these cool tone highlighters have to them. So yeah, what else, guys? I think these are such a great value for money, and quality wise these are very good. I feel these are very I think they are very similar to the Makeup Geek's highlighters, but the Makeup Geek highlighters, I think they emphasize texture in the skin more, but these not so much. These are very good. I highly recommend this, but keep in mind that if you are of a deeper skin tone, these three will leave a white cast, and you have to use them with a very light hand, and or you can just mix them with these two shades where there's a very significant yellow tint to these two shades. And also I want to specify that this particular shade, this white gold shade, is not as reflective as the rest of the 5 shades. These 5 can be built up to a very reflective, like a very glass-like finish. But this one is more like a satin highlighter. It's not very reflective and very like, it just gives a very mild sheen. So yeah, there's that. This one is kind of looks definitely toned down. So yeah, all in all, I think this is a good palette, guys. If you want to try it, I highly suggest you go ahead and buy it, because very great value for money, and quality wise it's very good. These highlighters are finely milled, no chunky glitter. They apply beautifully and easily. They blend well, and they definitely, as the as the description says, what does it say? It blends seamlessly into the skin, and it appears like skin-like. It's not powdery. It doesn't like sit on top of your skin like artificially. It definitely blends into your skin and gives a very beautiful glow and radiance. So yeah, and I think we touched on everything. Packaging, this is just a plastic packaging, but it is pretty sturdy. It doesn't like sink in when you try to like push the top. It's pretty sturdy, and these can be found only at Sephora. And what else? $28. This is a great buy, guys. Yeah, that's it, I guess. I think I've shared everything I wanted to share with you guys. So please give this video a thumbs up if you liked watching it, and please subscribe. Bye.